What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and I'm back with a brand new video review doing Shameless episode whatever call Found. Season finale episode, right? Went down Fiona's farewell episode, final episode. Do I believe this was Fiona's last episode? Apparently, they did say this is her final episode, but it didn't feel like it because they barely found out halfway through the season. So they were already filming, feeling that she was going to come back for season 10, which all you guys, for all those that don't know, the show did get picked up for another season. So everybody's coming back, even Ian, who also revealed earlier this season that he was done with Shameless, that he wanted to do other projects. You know, he's doing Gotham. For those that don't know, he is the guy that plays the Joker on Gotham. Also, another show that's coming to an end. So I kind of figured, like, maybe because Gotham came to an end, now he won't have to do both shows and he has a little bit more free time unless he does other things like movies or whatever he wants to do. He can definitely come back. I believe the writers, the producers, told him about an idea that they have about his character coming back and what kind of role he can play in season 10. And he said, you know what? I'm back. I'm ready to be a part of the show once again. So it's good for us because he's only been missing only a handful of episodes, right? And it would have sucked. Me personally, I would have hated the idea of him and Fiona leaving in the same season and then losing two Gallaghers, two main key players, two main of cast members, lead actors on a great show like Shameless. But enough of that. Let's talk about this episode. I definitely loved the episode. I enjoyed it. There was so much packed into one episode that I just loved it, and I think it worked out perfectly. You had Lip with his girl running around, bouncing back. Yes, no. Will she keep the baby? Will she not have the baby? His girl criticizing him that he smokes, that he's gonna be a bad father. The girl saying that she's gonna have the baby but not keep it. She's gonna give it away. Lip trying to convince his girl, don't give it away. Give it to me. I'm gonna be the father. And pretty much her saying to Lip, you know what, you're not going to be a great father. Look at yourself. You smoke, you're probably going to die. If I die, you're going to die too because you smoke. You don't take care of yourself, And Lip looks to, I can't think of his name right now, but Veronica's man, Mr. Jesus himself. Jesus tells him, you know what, as long as you love your kids, there's no wrong that you can do. You can never go wrong when you just show love to your kids and you love them and you're there for them. And Lip says, can you, he asked Lip, can you do that? And Lip says, yeah, I can do that, And I love that. I love that part of the episode because, you don't really hear that too much. What does it mean to be a great parent? Everybody talks about it, but something so simple as that, all you got to do is be there and love them, and everything's gonna be all right. Another thing that I loved about this episode was the story arc for Lip. I mean, not Lip. I'm sorry, we just talked about Lip, but Carl and Debbie. This season, they've been kind of like fighting for the same girl. First things first. The season starts off. Carl and his girl. They're good. They have a little conflict with the girl's dad. Finally they get that solved, and then Debbie comes in, becoming best friends, becoming besties. Carl starts losing his girl's interest, time with his girl, because Debbie and his girl has become buddies. Carl starts getting the feeling like, there's a little bit more than just friends, you know what I mean? Debbie is, lesbian. She likes girls, so Carl's a little worried that he's going to lose his girl to Debbie. And Debbie ends up making a move on Carl's girl, which the girl freaks out, says, you know what, I'm not gay, I don't go that way, I'm not lesbian, and pretty much leaves us like, okay, does she like Carl? Does she like Debbie? Like, who does she love? Ends up being in this episode that she's a heartbreaker. She loves to break hearts, and that's who she is. But thankfully, Carl ended up making up with his girl. They're back together. His girl pretty much says, stop being a bitch. Stop being a pussy and be the man that I want you to be. The man that I know you can be. The man that doesn't take shit from no one and doesn't give a fuck and does whatever it takes to be the man. So I love that. I love that because that's who Carl has always been. And I feel like last season and this season, he kind of like been like mind control because of the girl, because of the pussy. So it's nice to see Carl like being told, hey, be you, motherfucker. Be the guy that we know you can be and we love. And I love that. Let's see. As for Fiona's exit, Fiona had a couple great moments. A lot of great moments. What am I talking about? A lot of great moments. He had a great moment with Ian. I love that. Fiona was the only one missing, the only Gallagher member missing from Ian's farewell episode, which is no longer a farewell episode, but it's more like a welcome back in this episode because Ian announced that he's returning to the series, just like I said in the beginning of the video. Well, anyways, this is Fiona's goodbye. She was the only member missing from him, saying goodbye to him. Now they got the opportunity. She got her opportunity to say farewell to the brother. The brother pretty much said, you know what? I love you. Get the hell out of here. Go as far as away you can. Don't ever look back. And if you ever need us, we'll be right here for you. The Gallagher way, I love that. I love that. Also, Fiona had a little one-on-one with Frank. All the Gallaghers were getting ready to throw Fiona goodbye, a farewell party. Fiona says, you know what, if I stick around, I stay here, I'm not going to leave. She ends up taking off before everybody gets back to celebrate this farewell party for Fiona. Fiona says her farewell to Frank. Frank, before Fiona walks out the door, tells her, thank you for everything you did. Monica could never, do it, stepped up, and thanks for your help. Fiona turns back and says, help, I did it all, Frank. I did it all. And you should be more than thankful, and I applaud that. I applaud that because if you think back, start of the season, Fiona was the oldest child, the oldest member of the family, raising all these crazy kids, raising this crazy family, just raising everybody and try to keep the household together, try to keep the family together, try to keep the family out of trouble. And I just love it. I just love Fiona, just love everything that she brought to the table. Like I said earlier in a different video, this season I felt like Debbie is probably going to be stepping into that role, so we're not missing Fiona so much with the responsibilities. We saw that she is able to do it with, making sure everybody's paying the bills, making sure everybody brings money to the table. If not, you're going to be seeing the outside of the door. You're going to be sleeping outside because if you don't bring money, you can't live in this house. And I love that. What else? Just, in general, like Fiona's farewell, you never know how it could have went. I had no idea. I had so many theories of how this could end. And, I just love that they kept it simple, and gave her a solid farewell. And hopefully, I'm hopeful that Fiona will come back, maybe on a final season, maybe do some cameos, maybe direct an episode. And, she has said it herself, don't see this as me gone or leaving the show, just see it as me living down the street, like a little bit down, 2 blocks away, So don't see it as a farewell, but see it that I'm just 2 blocks away. And I'm hoping with that little phrase that she gave us, that line that she gave us, that she is willing to come back. This family, 9 seasons, when you do 9 seasons with when you do 9 seasons of a show like this and it's successful and you spend so many times, so many memories, you grow with this cast, I'm pretty sure she'd be open to the idea to come back, especially if you're making money and you're getting paid for it, And after a while, you're going to miss these people and you're going to want to come back, So I'm pretty sure Fiona, hopefully, fingers crossed, she comes back. Overall, I enjoyed the episode. I loved everything that happened. Definitely a lot of things went down. And like I said, truly love the episode. Can't wait to see season 10. The whole cast is returning except Fiona. And my thoughts of, can the show go on? I think the show will go on. And I think it's going to be as good as it's ever been. We're going to miss seeing Fiona. But the show is going to be in good hands with the writers back, the producers back, and all the main cast back. And Fiona, we love you, we miss you, and we wish you the best luck, whatever you do. I hope that you go do movies, maybe do another show, do something that you love to do and bring us more of your talent as an actress, as a woman, because I truly believe Fiona set a great example for many women not to take shit and what women are capable of. And she definitely did that for me and from what I've seen throughout the seasons. And round of applause. And I love the show. I love the episode. And like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want me to do more of these videos for next season or a different show. As always, it's your boy Ricky Rick doing this review for the final episode of Shameless. Until next time, guys, your boy Ricky Rick. If I'm not making you smile, not making you laugh, or I'm not keeping you entertained, then your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job. And you already know I do my job. Until next time, guys, hope you guys enjoy this video. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Last video got me over 300 views, and I'm hoping we can do it again with this review. So please, thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, guys, your boy Rick, I'm out.